All right, here we go. More content coming your way. It's the Nightcap. Brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken right here on BearcatJournal.com. I got hit up today, Aaron.
Go on.
One of our longtime, Aaron Smith, joining me as always. One of our longtime members said, I've been waiting. I went to Galactic Fried Chicken today, and it was phenomenal.
Nice.
Because it's phenomenal. I'm not telling you people to go to Galactic Fried Chicken by chance.
Well, I don't think you would allow someone to just
If
posterize all over your stuff if it sucked.
If they sold bad fried chicken, what would it do to my reputation
as a foodie
to send you to a place with shitty fried chicken? Like, that's not how it works. I send you to the place with what I truly believe is the best fried chicken in the city. If it's not the best, it's right there with the absolute best in the city. So, go to Galactic Fried Chicken now. They're back open. Wings, thighs, breasts, tenders, legs,
Souse.
chicken tenders, sauce. The sauce. Get the sauce. This stuff right here. You get to get bath in it. It would probably burn because it's Chipotle.
So you'd say you'd get lost in the sauce?
Well, you could get injured by the sauce. With this sauce, I wouldn't recommend taking a bath in it. It's hot. You know what Kelsey does? The tip. Here's the big tip. They have a ranch that they also serve as well. You mix the Chipotle honey mustard with the ranch, and if you're not like somebody that loves spicy, then it tempers it a little bit. Great fries, great sides. Yeah, I love this. I love the spice. I love it.
All right.
Not everybody does.
All right.
What can I say?
That's what we got today, Chad.
Bad news this morning for UC is special teams coordinator Brian Mason moving on to Notre Dame. I think this is a big one. This is a big hit.
It hurts.
It hurts because if you look at the entirety of special teams at Cincinnati, the reality of special teams at Cincinnati, since Brian Mason has taken over, they've been very, very good. Borderline elite. Punt coverage, kickoff coverage, the punter. Yes, they've had some struggles at, field goal kicking, place kicking. But everything else has been as good as it gets. Am I echoing to you?
No.
Okay,
but
maybe that's just me.
I know I shared this image earlier tonight, but I mean, even against Alabama, you had 5 punts for 226, averaged better on more punts. And then the returns 4 for -8 for Alabama. I mean,
Cincinnati had 20 more yards in returns. They returned 1 punt. Alabama returned 4.
Yeah.
The coverage teams have been phenomenal under Brian Mason. So losing Brian Mason is a big deal. He was an outstanding special teams coach in his 4 years in that role at Cincinnati. So that's a void to fill.
And we've talked about it. I mean, this is going to be something that happens if Cincinnati continues to have success is you're going to have your coaches picked off. That's simply the way it is when you're not a team that's at that level to where you're paying comparatively to the big programs.
And you have a situation where Luke Fickell's right-hand man through the first 4 years of building the Cincinnati program is now the head coach at Notre Dame.
Right.
He's coming for you. You know why he's coming for you? Because he wants to win. Because he wants at 35 to have a long head coaching career. And he understands one of the best special teams coaches in the business is Brian Mason.
A guy he worked with.
A guy he worked with not only here at Cincinnati, but also at Purdue. And like a guy that has ties to Ohio State, same as Marcus Freeman. Like, I laughed when I was told, well, it's not Tom Loy from the Notre Dame site, who's phenomenal, and we've worked with a ton, reported on Monday that this was likely. I got word that the interview was happening on Tuesday. What does an interview with Marcus Freeman and Brian Mason look like? Hey,
You
man.
want this job?
Sup, bro? Like, those two guys know each other. They've worked with each other for years. Marcus Freeman was the linebackers coach. Brian Mason coached the snipers.
He texts him and says, "Still up?"
Yeah, right. Like, sup, dog? Like, come on. Those two guys worked in unison for 3 years here in Cincinnati. So it sucks because I think Brian Mason is as good as it gets as a special teams coach. But again, this is now as attractive a job as there is in the country, coming to work here for Luke Fickell.
Right.
So they won't have any problem filling special teams coordinator. It just sucks to lose somebody that you know is really good, right? Like that's difficult.
Like I said, it's going to be something that until they're in the Big 12, until they're paying comparatively, maybe I had it right the first time. I don't know. It's been a long
comparably.
Yeah. Anyway,
comparatively, I don't know what comparatively is.
Comparatively.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe that was what I was going. I think I combined.
You combined.
But yeah, I mean, it's going to continue to happen, unfortunately. So it's how you know you have a good program.
Yeah, everybody wants your toys. Right. That's how you know you have a good program. When it comes to basketball, I'm so pissed off.
Tell me why, Chad.
Why? So I get it. If UC's playing at SMU and you get a 9:00 Eastern tip-off,
that would make sense.
Right?
It would also make sense if the programs were both good.
Well, I don't think so. Like they're on an 8-game winning streak. SMU, I think, might be the second best team in the conference. Cincinnati beat Illinois. Like, there's reasons to believe Cincinnati is going to be competitive in this conference. I get that side of it. Why this would be
the game that you circled?
Well, Aaron, this conference sucks. So finding marquee games in this conference is not easy. I understand that. I get it. UC SMU is going to be a marquee name game in this conference. To play this game in Cincinnati at 9:30 at night, kiss my ass.
You lose a home game because how many people on a weeknight at that? Like,
he's pissed off. Do you hear Bear? He is furious about this game being played at 9:30 tomorrow night.
It's because you hit the desk. But
I know, but I don't care.
If you did this on a Saturday, it would make a little more sense. Even a Friday, it would make a little more sense. But to do it on a Thursday when you have work the next day, it's not a holiday or anything like that. I mean, what are we doing here?
9:30.
I'm not going. How many people are going to be in that arena?
I don't want to go.
How many people are going to be in that arena? 5,000?
Yeah, probably. Cincinnati loses home court for a conference game.
That's stupid. Because ESPN needed to put them on ESPN1. Send us back to ESPN Plus. I'll stream it.
7:00 ESPN Plus. I'm down. Let's go.
Totally.
I hate it.
It's not here for 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tip. Doesn't even make sense.
I'm going to get done with that. The game's going to end at 11:30. I'm going to leave UC after midnight.
Because you still got the presser.
I'm going to get home at 1:00 in the morning.
Are they still doing in-person pressers?
Kind of. Yeah, we did virtual. We did half virtual, half. I was already there. I drove from Dallas to get back to that game. You're not fucking putting me on Zoom. They're like, we're going to Zoom this presser. No, you're not. I'm sitting right here in the front row, and I'm asking questions. I was in Dallas at this time last night.
Maybe that's why they wanted to go virtual.
Yeah, because the only person that was in Dallas that was at the game, besides the people that were in the travel party, was me.
Right.
No, I'm not sitting in the corner on Zoom. In the middle, like on the side of they were like, "Oh, we can move you out into the hallway, and you can do the Zoom from there." I'm here. right now. I'm doing the presser. I don't care if you want Justin on Zoom, that's fine. Justin was the only person on Zoom.
So there was 2 of you at the presser.
Well, JT was there.
Okay.
Pat Brennan was there filling in for the Inquirer.
Okay.
There was 3 of us in the chairs in the press conference, and then Justin on Zoom. I'm not sitting in the hallway, so Justin can ask 3 questions. I love Justin. He can kiss my ass.
Unreal.
9:30 tomorrow night. Oh my God. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about that.
So what are you going to do if UC from the first half shows up again, though, on a tip that happens at 9:30? Because
But what if they win? I can't be at home.
it's hard to
they beat SMU and they put themselves, now they're the second best team in the conference.
It's hard to get up for 3,000 fans. They're going to be playing in front of a high school crowd.
That's what they did in Kansas City.
Ugh. This is why does the network dictate this?
Because they invest millions and millions of dollars in the TV deal.
Write a letter to the editor.
All right. SMU's the favorite. They've won 8 in a row. Kendrick Davis has been the player of the year or the week in the conference like 3 times. Like, it's going to be a very difficult game for Cincinnati to win, obviously. But we'll see. Who knows? 9:30 start. Wacky things happen. I look like one of the
inflatable flailing arm men. Yeah.
They might as well put one of those outside the arena for a 9:30 tip-off on a Thursday night.
So, according to ESPN's FPI, SMU's favored 53.2%. According to Vegas, UC is favored by 1.5. I don't make the odds. Just saying.
If gambling was legal.
I mean, you're not far from Indiana.
I'm going to have a lot of time. I'm going to have hours and hours and hours upon unfiltered time tomorrow.
Unreal.
Jesus Christ. 9:30 on a fucking Thursday.
Maybe that's why it's a 1.5.
All right. We'll see. Are you going to be up tomorrow night when I get home to do a nightcap?
I'll be watching. Yeah, I'll be up. I don't care. That's fine. I just purchased Madden for 50% off today. I'm good.
So we're gonna have a Bites / Galactic fried chicken nightcap tomorrow night at some, because I'm not. If you think I'm sitting up until 4:00 in the morning and writing the bites, you do not know me well at all. So we'll see you back here tomorrow night for our post-game thoughts on that one.
All right.
He's Aaron Smith. I'm Chad Brendel. Go check out the BCJ podcast we just put up tonight, PTP last night, the BBP on Monday. A lot of good stuff. Hours and hours and hours of UC content. So we'll see you tomorrow night. It's the Galactic Fried Chicken Bearcat Journal Nightcap right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya.